Hello. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. Sorry, I didn't realize what time it was. I was reaching out to a bunch of people about being on Geekenders. So we've got lots and lots of feelers out now in case people want to be on with us and hang out with us. So that's fun. Is the wait a minute. Not yet. Not yet. You got jump scared by me? Sorry. Hello. Hi, everybody. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I need to figure out. I can't give this up now that I have now that I have a heated mouse pad. It's here. So I don't know. Maybe I'll swap them back when it's no longer cold. But currently, no. This guy and I, besties for life. Sam is gone. He's on a plane right now, heading to Japan. So it's single mom time, Duger time for 2 weeks. I know. Yeah. I was like, bro. He somehow got a really good deal on first class tickets. And I was like, that's going to ruin you for life. Doing a long flight in first class is going to absolutely ruin you. Every flight we take from now on, you're just going to be dreaming of it. I also hope he has a great time. I'm sure he will. Yeah. Most flights, he's deeply uncomfortable. He's in a lot of pain. So. Exactly. Yeah. Look, I would also love to fly first class. I've never done that, but I can fall asleep. I can curl up and fall asleep in basically any seat on the plane. So so I don't have much to complain about, you know. Is this the first time you've had to parent Clark solo for so long? I think so, but it's fine. I'm not worried. I think the longest that I've had to do is a week. But I'm not worried at all. We've got a good rhythm. You know, Clarky and I. Also, oh my god, her skates showed up. This kid, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about skating. She's so into it. We figured out what settings make them comfortable for her, and she literally wore them all night. She wanted her bedtime game to be, because I had done what a couple of you had suggested. We looked up a video about how to fall safely. So she wanted her bedtime game to be practicing falling. So she practiced falling for like 15 minutes and was having a blast. Sam, because he promised, came in to say goodbye to Clark at like 5 a.m. And then she was wide awake and she was like, I'm going to go downstairs and put on my skates. And I was like, okay. So she was in her skates all morning. And when I asked her to take them off so she could put her school shoes on, she was furious about it. I was like, but I want to keep skating. And I was like, you can't wear your skates to school, dude. And she was like, when I get bigger, I'm going to join a roller skating club. And then I can skate whenever I want. And I was like, you probably still can't skate whenever you want, but maybe you could bring them to school if you happen to go to a school that has a roller skating club, or if you anime style start one yourself. I don't know. It's fine. Sure. Yeah, it's so cool. I love watching her like get really into something, you know? Yeah, I was explaining roller derby to her, and she was like, cool, when can we go watch that? I was like, I don't know. I don't even know if anyone does it around here. Um, so I'll look for you. She was like, do they allow kids? Are kids allowed to come watch? I was like, probably. Totally. Yeah, I absolutely think that's true. LCTR said, especially when it's your thing, it's not something you learned from a family member. It's so much more special. Yeah, it's something that she gravitated toward, and we have no idea why. She must have at some point seen something where a kid was roller skating and was like, I want to do that. And it's like, yeah, there's no one else in the family that skates. None of us do it. Um, but like I was saying, I have skates from forever ago. So she's very like, we're going to learn to skate together, you know, like super into it. So that's awesome. I'm very happy for her. The Did I bring a hair tie? I don't think I did. Foolish. Very foolish. Oh well. Sovereign Syndicate came out today. This I'm positive is like a pretty long game. If I had to guess. So I'm not going to make any promises that we're going to finish it unless we're all having a blast with it. But we did play the demo for it either last demo day or the time before that. And we really enjoyed it. It's Disco Elysium, but steampunk and with monsters. Not monsters, but like monster people, you know? Have you opened any other Swedish candy? So yeah, no, I haven't. But I have had my family try a couple of things, and so far I'm the only one who will eat this stuff, which I'm fine with. I've almost completely decimated the licorice because I love it. Um, Both Clark and Sam tried the chocolate covered corn nuts and did not like it. So I was like, that's fine. That will also be mine. I'm going to try one of these. So from what I understand, in Sovereign Syndicate, you don't just play one character. I think you play a lot of different characters. Oh. You know how things, when they say flamin' hot on them, they normally have like a smell that kind of burns your nose? These do not, and it's weird to me that they say flamin' hot on them. Ooh. These are good. Mm-hmm. These are really good. Holy shit. These are great. Can't read anything on it. That's fine. Delicious. Growing up, if you live somewhere where pigskin is like a common snack, my dad's favorite snack while I was growing up was spicy pigskins. And I would eat them and then just scream because they were too hot for me. It's like puffed. Wait, let me see if I can find a picture. Chicharrones. Yeah, somebody said pork crackling. That's probably what I meant. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's these. This, if this looks familiar to any of you. They're called pork scratchings in the UK. So these get like dusted with seasonings in the same way that you would do with like crisps and stuff. And my dad would get the ones that were like spicy. Oh my God, these are so good. Mm-hmm. Ah. Okay. Oh, let me get rid of this. Mm-hmm. Man, I thought I had grabbed... It's fine. I thought I grabbed a hair tie, but I don't have one. It's all good. I'm going to put my Robin on. Yay! Oh, I didn't mean to like put her in the middle. That's okay though. Chickens get here on the 20th on Saturday. No, I'm not going to pick out names until we have them, I don't think. Clark will want to like be part of naming them and stuff as well, so. But I'm excited. It'll be really nice to have chickens again. -17 where you are, Tana? Jeez. No. It's the same. In the mornings, it's like -4, -5. And then by around this time of day, it's 1 degree-ish. No. We haven't gotten any snow. They keep threatening us, but no snow yet. We're like fairly close to London, and apparently London got snow. So I don't know, dude. Same here. Anytime I check the weather, it's like, it's fine now, but in a couple of days, you're going to get snow. And then it doesn't happen. Did you see the GIFs or videos about a person using AI to help read sign language? No. That's really interesting. Who the fuck is at my door? I remember watching you back like 10 years ago in the MCN days. How are you? I'm fantastic. How are you? Welcome. Yeah, I'm still around. I'm still kicking, dude. Freezing. Yeah, same. I'm gonna move Robin. Yeah, yeah, it's cold here, dude. It's cold. I feel you. I don't know where you're based, but it feels like everyone's cold currently. In Wales, we're pivoting between horizontal rain and ground frost. Currently, a bunch of work is happening to the like water pipes going into the outbuildings. And every day there's like a new progress picture of like, hey, don't fall into any of these ditches. And it's the same here. The ground gets so like frozen and cold that we're like, somebody eventually is gonna eat shit and fall into one of these ditches. Is this colder than Oregon was? Probably about the same. We also never got snow where I was growing up. It was just rain or freezing rain. And yeah, apparently it's cold in California, it's cold in Texas, it's cold in Europe, it's cold everywhere, dude. Ugh. Oh, he's smiling right now. Man, I just want to tie up my hair so bad. Time to use some weird elastic that is not for tying hair, but will work. I say this and then it snaps. What the fuck is happening? The workers are right under my office, that's why. I was like, bro, who's trying to get my attention? Because it's working. No one is the answer. I know. That's what I was just saying. My poor mouse mat. I love it so much, but it's so cold that I'm not giving up the heated one. My poor baby. There. No, I tried layering them to see if I could feel the heat, and I can't. Yeah. We did a TY on Saturday and opened up some stuff. And one of the things that I was gifted, hot damn, it's life-changing if it's really cold where you are. I have no idea how much they are. I haven't looked. But James Wargall sent a heated mouse mat. So whenever my hands get cold, I can just put them on the mouse mat. Dude, this shit is so tight. It's awesome. It was like $25 on Amazon. That's not bad. That's not bad to change your life. Yeah, no, for real. If I had this in the house with the cats, they would be on it all day. Actually, you know what? You could probably buy this for cats if you wanted. It would be a great gift for the cat in your life. They show cats using it on the site. That's amazing. Yeah, my cats literally when it gets really cold, they just lay on the counter that's on top of the boiler. And they'll just lay there all day. I do still have Sherlock and Watson. Yep, they're totally fine. They're healthy. They're happy. Just cold, just like the rest of us. I got one of those small duvet beds for my cat today, and he hasn't left it. Psychosis Joe, welcome to the Cat Gang. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't work like directly, like when I open the door to leave my office, it doesn't lead directly into the house. So the cats can't just like come in and out of my office anymore. And people have been like, I miss the cats. I would love for the cats to come visit sometimes. I think that would be very fun. But currently, it is not a cat-friendly space. So. Oh, I named my cats Sherlock and Watson because of you when I was like 15 years old, and I'm 23 now. Oh my goodness. I hope you're doing well. I hope Sherlock and Watson are doing amazing. You'll be delighted to know. Guys, they're lucky. The two dudes who are here today are my favorite dudes. They're lucky. Because I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but it is so loud. We have a horrible rat problem on the farm. We bought a farm for anybody who's showing up and been like, I haven't seen you in forever. I hope you're doing good. We have a farm. We have a big rat problem currently. And we've tried lots of things. And we're at the point now where we got to do, or what seems like the last thing available to us is to just get a feral cat. And it turns out we're in like a really, really rural area. And this is just like a thing that farmers do out here is they'll call up a shelter and be like, hey, if you get a feral cat in that is definitely never, ever, ever going to be a house cat, I will take it. So we've done that. We've called up some shelters. One shelter called us back and said that there's a tomcat that's just been an absolute piece of shit and people want him gone. And we were like, we'll take him. Haven't heard back about that in a few days. But the plan was that they were going to like trap this cat and then neuter him and, you know, do whatever to make him safe and, you know, and then give him to us. A cute little demon for our property. And we were joking about naming him Moriarty. Yeah, potentially they're still just trying to catch him. Because if it's anything like Frank, Sherlock's going to look out the window and see this cat and absolutely lose his fucking mind. Frank is my sister-in-law's cat who has been missing for a very long time, unfortunately. We're still holding out hope. Sometimes cats just go on adventures and, like, show up again. But, yeah, Frank's been gone for a while now. To answer your question, yes. So our old pig house, because we got the pigs a new house that's better insulated and stuff. The old pig house we're going to convert into a house for a feral cat to live in if he wants to. We'll provide food and whatever else. And otherwise, just like leave him alone. Because it's a high likelihood that he's not going to want anything to do with us. You know, we're just hoping to basically hire him. Like, no one owns this cat, right? He's not owned by anybody. He's just gonna be here doing a job. Is there any chance of the cat going after your animals? Well, the only animals that he could go after really are the geese, and God help him. uh, the chickens will be in the coop until they're going to be in the house with us for a while, and then in the coop exclusively until it warms up and they've gotten a bit stronger and stuff. I don't think any of the animals on our property would put up with cat bullshit. It's pigs, geese, and then the chickens. Chickens and cats tend to get along fine. Especially if there's a lot of chickens, they're not going to put up with much, So yeah, he might try something, but I don't know. I'm a big fan of giving degular human names to pets. Frank is a great name for a cat. Yeah, Frank is a great name for a cat. I love a Steve the mouse. Yeah, we'll just sit the cat down and be like, look, bud, we're not here trying to harsh your vibe. We know you're like a cool cat or whatever. There's just a bunch of rats here. If you could exclusively chase the rats and just fuck them up, that would be great. Big rat fan myself. Love rats. Think they're very cool. We just unfortunately have to discourage what's going on here right now. Either regular names or crazy ones like Plastic Bag. I want a cat named Plastic Bag. That's such a good name. Pet rats are great. Wild rats are not so great. They're just, yeah. It sucks. Because you want to, naturally deal with things as much as possible. And none of us likes the idea of killing a bunch of rats, but they are getting into everything. And unfortunately, it's a race now because they're going to start having babies in these tunnels under all of our shit. And we've got to figure out how to curb this. Because nothing else is working. So. I was so stressed about ants this morning. This really puts my stress into perspective. Ants and rats, very similar. Krendor's cat, yeah. He calls it Kren Cat a lot, but I think it's literally just named Cat. That's what's the name of the dog in Good Omens? Is it literally just dog? The Hellhound, I think, is just named Dog. Yeah. Guinea fowl are also really good against rats. They scream a lot and rats hate it. But so does everyone. They fixed our rat issue and the neighbors weren't that happy. I had 3 cats growing up, and my dad named them Cat, Katrina, and Katerina. We never, aside from Demon, there was a cat that I named Demon, but aside from Demon, none of the barn cat. So sorry for context. Our property for some reason was like a cat dumping ground. People would just drop off stray cats at our property all the time. Some of them turned into barn cats. Some of them didn't. But there was one cat named Demon. I named it Demon. That I was petrified of. In Oregon, yeah. Yeah, I also like a theme. That's like, I love that the geese are named Apple and Crumble. I think that's very cute. When we were talking about chicken names, somebody was like, "Oh, one of them should be named Chickpea." And I was like, "Oh, they could all be named after beans." I named my cat Mao after the darker than black anime. I'm such a weeb. I wanted, if I wound up with another cat at some point, I really wanted to name it Grimjaw. So at the time I was really into Bleach. And Grimjaw is like a weird cat thing. And as many of you know, when I was fostering kittens, I always gave them anime names. Yes. If there's one chicken that's really big, I doubt any of them will be really big. They're ex warehouse hens, so they're gonna have like no feathers and be super, probably not doing great, to be honest. But approved for uh, home life. But if one of them's big, we'll name it Butterbean. Yeah, they're all forklift certified. They worked really hard, but they've retired now. Yeah. A very well earned retirement. Yeah. So yeah, we'll have 4 chickens this weekend. This weekend is also when the girls are playing D&D for the first time. So I need to help Clarky make her character. Clarky and her bestie from nursery. Uh, they're gonna play D&D. Her bestie's dad is a DM and was like, I'm putting together a campaign for the girls. And he texted us and, and was like, hey, I think I finally got it all sorted. I think I've really like made it super kid friendly. Would Clarky want to come over and do a one shot and we'll have dinner together and stuff? And I was like, that would be amazing. So I have to make my character as well. I'm also a character. Yeah, she wants to be, I think I should go through more of the races with her, but so far she definitely wants to be a cleric. She's really set on being a healer. And she said she wants to be a halfling. It's very cute, yeah. Mm-hmm. And then her bestie is a dragonborn bard. So it should be fun. Mm-hmm. And she's asked me to be a fighter of some kind. I was like, that makes sense because it sounds like you guys are going to need a tank. I can do that. I can be that guy. No, we've just like lightly discussed it. We haven't like made the sheet or drawn anything or any of that. Clerics are tanks. Not when a 5-year-old plays them. No, they're not. Yep, she'll be 6 in April. What is time? I was talking with Gmart and we realized that Gmart's never met Clark. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, I don't think I've seen you guys in person since like 2016, 2017. And I was like, no fucking way. But when you think about the fact that she's 5 now and we've been in England for like, going on 4 years, that makes sense, right? It makes sense. We've spent way more of her life here than there. So. Yeah, he really wants to meet her, so we're hoping that we'll get to see him sometime this year. Oh, you're saying, oh, I see. I thought you meant that you and your cousin both had a cat named Ashley. But you're saying your cousin is named Ashley and your cat is named Ashley. This is a farm outbuilding that I've been turning into my office, yeah. Sam works under me. God. I'm really sick. Like, I would almost take coughing over the constant throat clearing. Like I'm so grateful that I don't have a persistent cough anymore, but like this constant need to clear my throat, I hate it. I hate it, dude. We put in a business line. We had to put in a business line. All right, guys, what else should I try from this box? This one I think was like a crushed hazelnut thing. There's these. Ooh. I've had this before. I might do this. And then I'll try one of these just so that I'm trying a new thing. Yeah. Timbre Majoran, our mod, sent them to me. They're just tight. Got my own like little snack fest in here. Mmm. Those were really yummy. Oh my goodness. Kex. Mm-hmm. Oh. It's funny because in America, we have treats that are like this, that are made of like layers of wafer and then chocolate and then wafer and chocolate. If you can see that. So there's like something really nostalgic about Kex for me because I never see them at the store anymore. Have you had a timeout? I don't know. Can you hear that? No? That's shocking. I'm glad. Big construction noises right now. Okay, last thing. I haven't had plop in forever. Yeah, I've had wagon wheels. They're too much for me. They're a little too much for me. Arnar, thank you so much for all the gifted subs. Welcome to the Cat Gang, everybody. Thank you, Arnar. Mm-hmm. I've really come around on chocolate. It used to be really hard for me to enjoy chocolate very much. I would say I still definitely prefer like dark chocolate, bitter chocolate, but I can enjoy the sweeter chocolates more now. Hi, Siren. How are you? Yeah, England loves their milk chocolate. And if you try to say, yeah, your milk chocolate's just all right, they absolutely lose their minds. But if you're not like a big chocolate person to begin with, to be honest, it probably all tastes the same to you. Like me. So. Popping in for the chocolate convo. My favorite is dark with some fruity elements. Ooh, yeah. For VOD viewers, chat is entirely a fast-paced conversation of people shouting out whether or not they think American chocolate is bad and also what their favorite chocolates are. It's a spicy topic. Hmm. Well, a lot of people watch the VODs on YouTube and then they don't have chat replay. And we don't put chat on the screen for legal reasons. So, unfortunately, that means that the chatty parts of the VODs are not as engaging on YouTube, I think. Say hi to YouTube VOD viewers for us. Hello, YouTube VOD viewers from Siren and the rest of chat. Yeah, it just simplified. It just has to do with everyone in chat has not technically given their consent to be in a video. by being in chat, you're not saying that you're okay with being on stream, being in a permanent VOD, etc. And so a lot of people put them on stream, but technically it's like a legal gray area. So I'm going to say it. I prefer raisin cookies to chocolate chip. A good oatmeal cookie is way better than a good chocolate chip cookie for me. But again, I'm not a huge chocolate guy, so. I say I piggybacked off of that because a lot of times oatmeal cookies will have raisins in them and they're delicious. Delicious. Yeah. You're all here for the hot cookie takes, and I know it. Okay? I know the truth. Uh-oh. I never installed this game. Might as well start doing it now. Oop! Guys, remember the many pieces of Mr. Koo? That was a wacky game. That was a wacky game, dude. We got so much done yesterday. We finished Kingdom 80s. We played all of the many pieces of Mr. Koo. Wacky. Happy 2024, a bit late. Happy 2024! I hope you're doing good. It's so nice to see you. I've not had an Anzac biscuit. However, I know of them because of the book Possum Magic. And one of the ways that they try to break the spell is by having Anzac biscuits in Adelaide. It's a great book, by the way. It's cute. It's a book about two possums. One of them is Grandma Poss, and she does magic. And then her little possum granddaughter. And Grandma Poss casts a spell when her granddaughter is little to make her invisible, with the intention of making it so that it would be harder for like animals and creatures that might harm possums to find her. Which is all well and good. But eventually she's like, I don't even know what I look like. Can you undo the spell so I can like see myself? And Grandma Poss is like, of course I can. Don't even worry about it, girl. And realizes that she's forgotten how to undo the spell and goes through all of her books and can't find a way to undo the spell. So, oh wow, that installed really fast. So, the meat of the book is them going on an adventure across Australia, because the one thing Grandma Poss does remember is that the way to break the spell is human food. There's a type of human food that can be eaten to undo the spell. So she's like, we're just going to have to go on an adventure and eat a bunch of human food. And so the book is them traveling to different areas of Australia and eating different foods. I won't spoil the end, but they do find food that helps eventually. And one of the things they eat is Anzac biscuits. It's called Possum Magic. It's a very cute book. It was gifted to us by one of you when I was pregnant, and she still asks to read it all the time. It's very cute, yeah. My hands. I keep forgetting that this is heated until I touch it. And then I'm like, oh, it's warm. And I compulsively. No, turn back on, ma'am. Thank you. What is it that's warm? The mouse mat. I can't lift it up because there's stuff on it. Mm-hmm. You are hearing a jackhammer. That's what I was asking if you guys could hear earlier. I just wish it came in bigger sizes. This one is this wide. It's pretty big. At least big for me. It's like the exact same size as this one. Would you ever skydive again? At this point, probably not. I think I'd get too existential about it. I loved skydiving, though. You know, back when I didn't have a child and stuff. I don't think that I would go now. But it was awesome. Big fan. Possums are very cute. They apparently can't get rabies. Fun fact. Their body temperature is too low, I think, for it to like live in them. And they're like immune to a bunch of different poisons and shit. They're pretty tight. I misheard you and thought you said that they can't hear rabies. They also can't hear rabies, I don't think. But neither can we. So we're also pretty cool. The sound. Da, 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 da. It is stuck in my head. There's always like 3 or 4 songs stuck in my head. Earworm roulette. Yeah. This whole morning before I started streaming, it was Remember Me from Coco. So, you know. The candle under the lamp is the same one that's been there for a while. It's called Holiday Spice. It's hot right now because I've been in here for a little over an hour. Well, wait, no longer than that. I was in here a little over an hour before I started streaming. Yeah, I need to get a new one in here, you know? Oh, Custard Meshy. Happy 1 year. I've shared many milestones in my life in this chat. My graduation, my engagement, my marriage, and now my 12-month sub anniversary, which is also my brother's safe return after he's been missing for a month. Oh my goodness. Dodger, you've been a staple in my life ever since high school. Even though I can't catch many streams, it's still my favorite time. That message had such a twist and turn. I'm so glad that your brother is safe, that you found him. Happy 1 year. Remember me. Da, 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 da. It's been a crazy start to the year. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Da, 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 da. Well, shall we start playing this weird game? Maybe it's not a weird game. Maybe it's a perfectly normal game. But I have played the demo. So. This is such a chill wake up stream for me. I'm so glad. The game is normal. We're the weird ones. More or less weird than Mr. Koo. Probably less weird than Mr. Koo. Mr. Koo was a surrealist. That's different. A different brand of weird, you know, different flavoring. Oh my gosh, I forgot that I trimmed them. I was like, why do my eyebrows feel different? I trimmed them last night. I forgot about that. My sleep schedule's been so whack recently. I gotta drink a Monster. Do you think drinking Monster is one of the things that's whacked up your sleep schedule? Surely not. Nah. Probably not. Ignore me. Is it Tuesday? It's taco day for my child. She's going to be so jazzed. Mm-hmm. Taco Tuesdays have become such a thing in our house. Clark is like so excited for Tuesdays. Tacos, by the way, if you can do them just sort of like fill your own taco style at the table, tacos have become such a like wacky, not wacky, I guess, but they've really become a good way for her to just sort of passively try mixing foods. Because, you know, she'll eat a taco and literally just fill it up with cheese and we'll all laugh. And then she'll be like, maybe I'll put some of this in and try that. And then she'll like mix and match things inside of the taco shell, and she has a lot of fun with that. So try it if you've got a little one in your life that struggles with like mixing foods up. Giving them kind of the control to do it themselves, I think, can help sometimes. Yeah, it's great. We chop up an avocado, onion, tomato, lettuce. I shred a shit ton of cheese, and then refried beans. And that's it. Those are all of the things that we have on the table. And then we make or heat up taco shells, and that's it. That's the whole meal. It's great. It's a banger every time. I try to always have those things, even if there have been days where Clark has specifically asked if she can have a quesadilla. We had one week where Sam and I were like, you know what I fucking want is nachos, dude. Nachos sound amazing. But we try to always have a little bit of the same things on the table because I feel pretty strongly that like if you have a kid that's picky or going through like a picky phase, having safety stuff on the table is key. Being like, all right, yes, we've changed some things, but this shit right here is the same. It's the same as it always is, right? And that way she can dip into other stuff, but like generally there's the same shit right here that you can do, you know. Yeah. Oh, that's what Sam always says too. His sister, he's one of five. None of them were picky except his sister, and his sister was like a beige food kid until one day she just wasn't, and started eating all sorts of stuff and has like a really expansive palate now. So, you just never know. Some people have like their safety foods that they stick with forever for a variety of reasons. Um, and sometimes it's literally like, just don't worry about it. It'll be fine. I think a huge thing for us has been just like uh, if I'm making stuff in the kitchen, I can bring a tiny bit and bring it to her and be like, hey, can you tell me if you think this tastes good? Or can you tell me if you think this is like missing anything? I do that all the time now. She'll always try it just to see. And most of the time she's like, that's disgusting. I hate it. But she will try it every time. She'll always try it. And one time, we were making something and she tried it and she was like, it tastes like it needs sugar. And it literally needed sugar. I was like, you know what? I got bested today. I got bested today. My dad is also really picky with water. I'm not going to diagnose my dad with anything, but there's a lot going on with him. He's very texture sensitive. He's very he gets really hyper focused on specific foods. One of them definitely is my entire life growing up. He hates just drinking water. Hates it. And I'll never understand. Water slaps. Yeah. Love water. My dad hates it. The only way that he can drink water is if it's like sparkling water. And even then, he's not really having a great time. Water can absolutely taste different. Oh my God. The farm that I grew up on is very hard, like mineral dense water. And you can taste it. It tastes so different from like filtered water. Different like bottled waters can taste totally different. Absolutely, water can taste different. This man does not like drinking water. It doesn't matter. As an autistic, water has a billion flavors. It's untrustworthy. That's so fair. Like what am I getting in the water roulette today? Um Can one of my lovely mods, you don't have to. I can do it when we swap to game. But if one of you guys has the time and energy to look up some warnings ahead of time for Sovereign Syndicate, that would be amazing. There it is. Dojums, thank you. It currently has one viewer. Let's change that. Too many S's, Fossa. Thank you. Remember me. Da, 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 da. Great. Thank you, guys. Da, 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 da. Yes. So if you guys played Disco Elysium with us or have played it on your own, this is kind of like mechanically similar to Disco Elysium. It's a very narrative heavy game that's set in like a steampunk universe with like different monster people and stuff. It's very like sci-fi fantasy, I think. Maybe sci-fi is the wrong word. Steampunk fantasy. I don't know. But yeah, we played the demo for this game, and we were like, this could be very interesting. So I'm excited to try it. But like I said at the start of stream, I am not guaranteeing that we were going to play all of this game. I don't know how long it is. Narrative games like this are sometimes so long. So unless we're having a blast, no promises, okay? Oh, to add to the earlier comment, my wife and I have followed you since your debut on Co-optional, and when I broke my femur, your voice was an incredible comfort when my wife had to leave me in the hospital. That's very sweet. How long to beat says it's 11 hours? That's not too long. You play a bunch of different characters in this game. So. Where'd she go? Remember me. Smooby dooby dabby doop. Remember me. Smarby dooby dub.
Discover a world of
It's a story-based game, Michael. How long could it be? 4 hours?
An alternate London where mythical creatures coexist with humans. Explore the city's East End and get to know its inhabitants. There are powerful figures here with enough wealth and station to bend the city to their will. But be careful. The Docklands aren't for the faint of heart.
A Twitch extension? Go on. Always run. Nice. How's the audio currently? Should we turn things down a little bit? Maybe like here? Do that for now. Oop, come back. Oh, install extension? Okay, so what does it do? Viewers can inspect the streamer's character, tasks, inventory, and tarot deck as the game is being played. Additionally, streamers can have their viewers vote on dialogue options, creating an interactive experience where streamers and viewers get to play through the game together. Should we do that? You guys want to play this with me? Do we trust ourselves? No, of course not. All right, let's install it. Configure before going live. It's too late! All right, let's see. Connect. Authorize. It might get mad at us. We'll see. Oh no, it's stuck. Uh-oh, it's stuck. The UI has popped up. The extension shows up. Okay, well, let's see. I'm going to close the game and reopen it because it got stuck trying to connect. Connect. Duercos has just subscribed. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Why won't you connect? What's happening here? I'm gonna look and see if this is a common issue. Community Hub. I don't see anything posted at all about the Twitch integration for this game. Okay. I'm wondering if I can start the game and then try. I don't know. Yeah, I'll take the stream down. I'll take the stream down for a second and try connecting it. I'll be right back.